Hey everybody, Tanya from Colorado here. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm the founder of Advance with Tanya, and I teach network marketers how to go from an offline strategy to an online strategy. So if you're hopping on, go ahead and drop your name and where you're from in the comments so that I can get to know you a little bit better. I want to start by saying, give me a like if you've heard the term attraction marketing, but still aren't really sure what it is. I know for me, that was true for a really long time. I had leaders who dropped the term attraction marketing, but couldn't really explain to me exactly what it was. So I thought I'd give a short definition here. The short definition is determining what knowledge you have that you can share with your audience that they need. So it's bringing value, it's adding value to the marketplace so that prospects are attracted to and want to work with you. That's a short definition of attraction marketing. There's definitely a right way and a wrong way to do attraction marketing. So drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever seen a video with a guy walking through a giant mansion holding a fistful of cash talking about how awesome his opportunity is. Or a friend who posts endless pictures of her products on her site and talks about how great the products are and how you need to buy these products. That, my friends, is how to not do attraction marketing. That's the wrong way to do it. So with that in mind, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to attract your prospects instead of repel them. Tip number 1 is ask questions and be genuinely interested in finding out who your prospect is. Attractive people are more interested in the other person than they are in themselves. Have you ever sat down in a conversation with somebody and by the end of it you realize you have not said a single word because they've talked about themselves the entire time? How did that conversation leave you feeling? Probably like you really didn't even need to be in the room, right? Well, that's how your prospects are feeling if you're word vomiting all over them about how great your opportunity is or how great your comp plan is or how great your products are without first finding out whether they even want to hear about the opportunity, number 1. And if they do want to hear about the opportunity, why is it that they're looking for the opportunity? On the other hand, if you ask your prospect questions about them and then close your mouth, you'll find out a lot about your prospects that you didn't know, and you'll have them walk away knowing that you actually want to get to know them because you do. The same goes for online marketing. Ask questions of your audience and get to know what it is that they need from you. What is it that they want to learn about? And then really listen to the answers and create content that speaks to those answers, and it speaks to them and it adds value to them. Tip number 2. Don't be needy or clingy. The great thing about online marketing is if you set it up right, you are constantly adding prospects to your list. So that, and then they're actually looking for an opportunity. So you're adding the right prospects to your list. This means that you do need people for your business, but you don't need any one person for your business. So don't stalk your prospect like a cheetah stalking her prey. If a prospect says yes or no, don't worry about it. Don't get attached to the outcome. Just have fun with it. Get to know new people. Build great content that adds value to your audience, and your business will grow over time. There will be prospects that don't want to join you, and that's okay. They probably weren't a good fit for you in the first place, so just move on to the next person. Tip number 3 is don't have a hidden agenda. I remember getting this call from a friend of mine. We used to go to elementary school together, and I had not talked to her in literally 15 years. So when I picked up the phone and realized who it was, I was excited. I was like, this is great. She asked me one question, how are you? I answered, and then she, wham, pitched her opportunity. I mean, right out the gate, literally one question. So that phone call left me with a really bad taste in my mouth, and needless to say, I did not join her business. The phone call was a nice gesture until I realized that the only reason she was calling me was to pitch her business on the back end. Don't do something nice just because you're expecting something from someone else. Do it because it's a nice thing to do. You don't want anything in return. If she had called me a few times, build up some rapport, build up a relationship, I may have been way more open to hearing about her business when the time was right for her to pitch it to me. It's the same with online marketing. Put valuable content out because you really genuinely want to help people, not because you're expecting anything in return. People can feel that a mile away. They can feel a hidden agenda a mile away. So come from a good place. Put it out there because you want to help people. Tip number 4 is have confidence. Honestly, in a lot of ways, scripts are nonsense because those aren't your words. They're someone else's words. So when you use scripts, you end up sounding like a robot. Or maybe that's just me because scripts and I do not get along. I don't do well with those. But usually you end up sounding like a robot and they're not your words. So instead, find your story and then share your story with confidence because it's your story. People will relate to you a lot more because you're speaking from your own experience and you're speaking from the heart. You're speaking from yourself and your own story. When you're building online, you should also invest in your knowledge, your skills, and your education. That way, you're going to gain more confidence when you're putting together content because it's your knowledge and skills that you're sharing, not somebody else's. And tip number 5, last tip for today, is develop a skill set. It's tough to put value out to your audience if you haven't invested in yourself and developed skills that will help them. When you say to someone, I put together a system that will help you succeed with X, Y, or Z, you're instantly more attractive to your audience. And this comes from investing in your skills and education, and then sharing what you learn to help build others up. Okay, that's it for today. If you found value in this video, I'd appreciate it if you would like and share it. And if you want to learn more about attraction marketing, check out the 10-day bootcamp above. Thanks for watching and good luck with your prospecting.